Hey, good morning, family. Ready for another one? It's so great to have you all here. Nice to meet you. I'm Fernando Fully, a communicator, content creator, and video editor from Brazil. And here I talk about music, communication, and everything you need to know to live a lighter and more creative life. So let's dive into it. Hey, everyone. Today we're diving into something super interesting. Color theory in Severance. This episode was inspired by an article I read on Design Observer written by Alexis Haut. And I just had to talk about it. If you've been following me for a while, you know I'm a huge fan of this show. Having spent years in the corporate world myself, Severance just hits differently. And from a design perspective, it's a masterclass, especially in how it uses symbols to tell its story. So, today, we're breaking down color symbolism in Severance. Specifically, how the color red plays a key role in the innie's journey towards self-discovery and freedom. Sound cool? Let's get into it. Created by Dan Erickson and largely directed by Ben Stiller, Severance throws us into the unsettling world of Lumen Industries. We follow Mark S., played by Adam Scott, and his team as they navigate a bizarre workplace dynamic. The twist? They've all undergone the Severance procedure, which implants a chip in their brains, splitting their consciousness in two. The innies, their work personas, exist only within Lumen's walls. The outies, their outside selves, have no idea what happens inside. It's a total psychological divide, trapping the innies in an endless work cycle with zero control over their lives. But everything shifts when they discover a way to activate the Overtime Contingency Protocol, OTC, a loophole that lets their innies briefly experience the outside world for 39 minutes. And this is where color starts playing a massive role in their awakening. Lumen's aesthetic is cold and calculated. The employees wear deep shades of blue, cobalt, indigo, navy. The office itself? Carpeted in greens with sterile, muted lighting. Any pop of color feels like an anomaly, and when it does appear, it carries serious meaning. And then there's red. In Severance, red doesn't just show up randomly. It marks pivotal moments of change, resistance, and revelation for the innies. Here are 3 key examples where red becomes a beacon of rebellion. From the first episode, Helly stands out. She wakes up on a conference table, confused and defiant. Like everyone else, she's dressed in Lumen blue, but her fiery red hair immediately signals that she's different. Unlike her co-workers, Helly refuses to conform. She pushes back, questions everything, and ultimately sparks the rebellion inside MDR. Without her, Mark, Dylan, and Irving might have remained complacent, trapped in their roles. Her resistance is the first step toward their awakening. In episode 3, a self-help book by Mark's brother-in-law, Rick and Hale, accidentally makes its way into Lumen. It's got a bold cover, splashed in red, orange, and yellow, completely clashing with Lumen's dull color scheme. For Mark's outie, it's just a book full of pretentious nonsense. But for the innies, it's a revelation. Phrases like, "Your boss may own the clock on the wall, but the time is yours," become sparks of inspiration. The book plants the first real seeds of revolution, making Mark and Dylan question everything. Episode 7 delivers one of the biggest twists of the season. Miss Casey, Lumen's wellness counselor, is actually Mark's supposedly deceased wife. As she says her final goodbye to Mark, she wears a deep red dress, something completely outside her usual wardrobe. This moment is huge. Red, which has consistently symbolized freedom and rebellion, now represents a painful truth. It's a visual clue that Mark is on the verge of uncovering something much bigger than himself. If Severance had a visual code, red would be the key. It appears at every major turning point where the innies inch closer to awareness, resistance, and escape. Now with season 2 on the horizon, the question is, what's the next color to guide them out of the dark? Whatever it is, one thing's for sure. The revolution is just getting started. So, what did you think of today's episode? Let's keep the conversation going, dropping a comment below, and hit that subscribe button, okay? Oh, and of course, if you want to check out more of my work, just click the link below for my portfolio and LinkedIn. See you soon. Bye.